Recently, I made a 3D graphics engine using Python, and if you can't tell, there aren't any faces. The way I was gonna solve this is using something called the painter's algorithm. And the way this works is you start with your vertices. Then you grab a face from those points, and you get their average distance from the camera. You do this for all the faces in the object. The face with the farthest distance from the camera will be drawn in first, then the next, until you finally have a full and proper cube. When I implemented this into my graphics engine, it was a success. I actually had a face on the screen. And then I tried two faces on the screen, and it was also a success. But when I tried this with the third face, it ended up creating a sort of illusion. But shortly after, I finally made it work. I then finished off the cube, and it works perfectly. But I couldn't end the 3D graphics engine there. So I decided to add some movement controls that would allow you to move throughout the scene. And adding this just created a mess. But by using an extremely long line of code that looked like it was pulled out of a Java project, the cube rendered off the screen. There was only one slight issue. When the cube left the screen, my CPU usage went to 100. And about 4 hours of wondering why, I was ready to delete all of my code and start from scratch. But instead of doing that, I decided to put it up to a bunch of random programmers on the internet to solve on Stack Overflow. But after that, I just figured out that it was a mistype in my extremely long line of code. And now it works semi-perfectly. I finished off the controls and added a floor. But once again, everything broke, and I was too lazy to fix it, so here's where it's gonna have to end. I need ideas for my next video, so if you have any of those, please comment them below.